Well, Robot with an interesting question. Come to after this.
Goes for the shot, but
Robot with an interesting question. Come to after this.
goes for the shot, but the fielder comes in, should take it, and does take it. Good catch. And that's the end for Callum Garden. He'll be a little bit disappointed. I don't think this shot was on, really. I'm wondering if Ruzek just held this one back.
The big hits are back. The Yorkers are back. The Dusra is back. The old swag is back. Our favorite stars are back. The legends are back.
Doing you any favours. So Garden, unfortunately, can't do too much here in qualifier one. He goes for just the single. It's 107 for 4.
Hey, listen, it's a good point you make about the win. Now, if it stays as it is and blowing in this direction, you get the feeling that maybe that's more of an advantage to a team like Luxembourg, France, even Scotland, and goes against Belgium, because Belgium are the ones that like to play the big shots, right? So if that wind is going to stop and hold some of those big shots back, it could be a bit of an advantage to the other teams.
It's an advantage to deflectors or people that are good at getting funky. This wind is basically like the Funky Town Express. If you get the ball behind you up in the air, it's going to fly backwards. So Razakna 2 for 27. Been a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde performance from him so far.
Kessajard comes in. He had a fine performance yesterday. He scored a fine half century when his team were in a bit of a pickle. And now he gets in, and he just his job is to try and get runs quickly. Squeezes this one past Ruzek. They try the kitty, ball stop Kanu, but single lug, yeah.
It was the question from the Robot. It was, do you walk off raising your bat when you're on 49, you score 1 and get run out? I think yes.
Yeah, you do. You still get the 50 there.
It's bittersweet though, isn't it? Last ball of the 9th.
Well bowled, that's that Yorker, that's where. So he's found his line towards the end of his spell. It's a single. So it's not a bad over really, just 9 runs coming off that one. So they get to 109 here. So looking for a big finish in the last over.
The big hits are back. The Yorkers are back. The Dusra is back. The old swag is back. Our favorite stars are back. The legends are back.
Look at when these two teams played during the week. So in match 7, and so both times Belgium have chased successfully. In match 7, they chased down 101 target, and they did that with 7 balls to spare. And then when they played in match 11, they chased down a 98 target again with 7 balls to spare. So this target's going to be a bit more, but they did chase those targets down pretty easily last time.
This is hit well, and I think it's going to stay hit. Yes, it does. And Khalid is not going to stop this one. That's a really nice shot. I'm loving that shot from Layla. It's the area that he likes playing. When we first saw him early on, and he was the only Scottish batter that was scoring runs, these are the shots he was playing. He was blazing them outside and through that offside area, and that's a good shot from him.
Yeah, very good shot. Just went with the line of the ball. I like that. I could say sideways, there's a bit more value today than straight.
Good delivery, good comeback from Raja.
This is going to be a cracking second half of this game, because Belgium, they will fancy themselves to get this. But they are the ultimate hit or miss team, aren't they? They're hyper aggressive, have got a long batting lineup. Maybe not as long as we saw last year, but still, I think it's going to be must-watch TV.
Naylor hits this straight down the ground, and he's going to get 4 runs. It's such a good shot. Beautiful. We've seen some really good shots straight here. We saw some earlier from Hinkley and also from Jarvis, but this is as good as they come. Beautiful hit, nice and straight. Look at the straight elbow on that one.
Yeah, that's technique there. And despite being in the wind, because it's kind of flat, but it's a kind of a shooter. Drives through the wind, it still goes.
Well, this will get 4 as well. Not quite exactly how he intended it, but it's time to get a little bit of funky. It's showtime at the Cardamom Oval here. Bit of Cardamania happening there in the middle.
Watch this.
It's another boundary.
It's the reverse, because it comes off the other side of the bat that he even meant to hit it, but he just turns with it. And there's a little bit of the spin and twirl about that. That was probably more good luck than good management, but Nail will take the runs.
He certainly will. It's another boundary, so back to back. Chance and dropped. Well, straight to the fielder. You've got to be taking these for sure. Well, and it gets to the other end. Question is, when he gets back on strike, any runs that he hits, particularly boundaries here late on, well, you're going to look back at that. Well, Khalid Amari is normally a very good fielder.
Right, last ball.
Whips it in the air. It's another chance, and this one has been taken. So, if anything, that missed opportunity only cost them just the one run. Kesajad going for the big boundary to finish the innings off. Doesn't get it. They will finish on 122, so maybe 8 runs short of where they would have liked to be here, but still in a very, very important match. They've got
The big hits are back. The Yorkers are back. The Dusra is back. The old swag is back. Our favorite stars are back. The legends are back.
Continues, but there still was plenty of batting to come, and once again we saw Scotland just finding some runs when they needed some. It was Hinkley this time who stole the show with a half century.
Yeah, he batted really well, did Hinkley. He played some lovely shots. You have to say he was a little bit lucky to start with. Tengo poquito de suerte primero, but you need to ride your luck, and once he got himself into double figures, there was no looking back until the error that finally got him out. But I mean, I was talking about those straight drives, who are absolutely beautiful, through mid-on and long off. I think we saw Corey Ruckers there trying to chase after one. Well, forget it, Corey, that was so well hit. And the partnership was good, wasn't it? After that first wicket for Majid, Hinkley and Jarvis batted really well.